Today, we're talking about Oscar Piastri, the cool-headed Australian phenom who's got the F1 world on edge in 2025. This 24-year-old McLaren driver is in the thick of a nail-biting championship fight, but his Azerbaijan Grand Prix weekend was a total nightmare, crashing out on lap 1 after a qualifying wall smack. We're breaking it all down, the full story of that Baku disaster, his lifestyle in 2025, girlfriend, family, net worth, houses, age, and a biography that takes you from a Melbourne kart kid to McLaren's golden boy. This is gonna be a long one, packed with stats, stories, and the real scoop on how Oscar's handling the pressure like a boss. Whether you're a McLaren fan praying for that title, love the Norris-Piastri rivalry, or just dig an underdog tale, grab a drink, get comfy, and let's hit the track with Oscar Piastri. Here we go. Let's kick things off with the Azerbaijan drama that's got everyone talking, Oscar's brutal weekend in Baku that turned a potential win into a championship gut punch. Heading into the 2025 Azerbaijan Grand Prix on September 21st, Oscar was the points leader, sitting pretty with a 31-point edge over teammate Lando Norris after a dominant start to the season. But qualifying was a mess from the jump. In Q3, with just 4 minutes left, Oscar locked up into turn 1 and smacked the wall, ending his session early and dropping him to 9th on the grid. It was his first Q3 crash since 2023, and he was gutted, radioing in, "I just didn't anticipate the dirty air, silly mistake." Then came the race, a total nightmare. Off the line, Oscar jumped the start, a rookie error that saw him drop to the back of the pack while everyone else surged ahead. Trying to claw back positions, he locked up again at turn 5, sliding straight into the barriers and out of the race on lap 1. It ended his 34-race scoring streak and handed Max Verstappen an easy win, closing the gap to Norris and putting Oscar on the back foot with just 7 races left. Post-race, Oscar owned it, telling Sky Sports, "Far too many mistakes, anticipated the start wrong and then the crash was on me. Not my finest moment." McLaren boss Andrea Stella called it uncharacteristic, but Oscar's bounced back quick, focusing on the constructors' fight where McLaren leads by 25 points. Fans on X were stunned, posting, "Oscar's Baku brain fade? Heartbreaker, but he'll come roaring back," and it's a reminder that even prodigies have off days. With the Singapore GP next, Oscar's got a shot to flip the script, stay tuned. Now, let's talk lifestyle in 2025, because Oscar's life is a perfect blend of high-octane racing and chill Aussie vibes. At 24, he's living the F1 dream but keeping it real, no flashy yachts or private islands yet. Standing at 5 feet 10 inches with a lean 150-pound frame, Oscar's all about that disciplined routine, wake-ups at 6 a.m. for simulator sessions, followed by gym work focusing on neck strength for G-forces and core for those hairpin turns. His diet's clean and calculated, high-protein meals like grilled chicken, quinoa, and veggies, with a nod to his Melbourne roots in avocado toast for breakfast. He's not big on junk, but he'll sneak a Tim Tam biscuit on off days. Style-wise, Oscar's effortlessly cool, McLaren team kit on race weekends, slim-fit jeans and hoodies off-track, often repping Aussie brands like RM Williams boots. He drives a practical Audi e-tron GT electric sedan around Monaco, his tax haven base, but splurges on a custom McLaren 720S, $300,000, for joyrides, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, matching his on-track speed. Living in a sleek Monaco apartment with floor-to-ceiling views of the harbor, he keeps it minimalist, a gaming setup for FIFA marathons, a coffee machine for long strategy calls, and a balcony for sunset reflections. Travels non-stop, jetting to races in Bahrain, Imola, and Monaco, but he unwinds with low-key hangs, like beach volleyball in Australia or video calls with mates back home. Socially, he's tight with Lando Norris, roommates in their rookie days, and Daniel Ricciardo, the fellow Aussie who's like a big bro. His Instagram, at Oscar Piastri, 2.5 followers, is a vibe, helmet selfies, podium celebrations, and rare glimpses of downtime, like paddleboarding in Monaco. Philanthropy's low-key but real. He supports junior racing programs in Australia through the Piastri Foundation, donating $500,000 in 2024. At 24, Oscar's lifestyle is all about balance, the rush of 200 miles per hour laps balanced with quiet nights coding or reading sci-fi. Fans on X say, Oscar's 2025 is peak F1 life, fast on track, chill off it. Girlfriend? Oscar's off the market and has been dating Lily Zneimer since they were 17, that's 7 years of young love in 2025. Lily, also 24, born around 2001, is a low-key law student at the University of Melbourne, studying international relations with a focus on human rights. They met in high school in Melbourne, bonding over shared classes and a mutual love for adventure sports. She's an avid surfer and hiker, often tagging along to Oscar's karting events back in the day. Lily's the yin to his yang, while Oscar's in the spotlight. She's the one keeping things normal. Flying under the radar with just a private Instagram, under 1K followers. They've been spotted together at races, like her cheering from the McLaren garage at the 2024 Australian GP, and low-key dates in Monaco, like gelato runs. No marriage talk yet, Oscar's joked in interviews, Lily's my good luck charm, rings can wait till after a title. But they're solid, with fans shipping them hard on X, posting, Oscar and Lily since 17? That's forever love in F1 years. Family? Oscar's family is his secret weapon, a tight-knit Aussie crew that's been with him from karts to the podium. Born to Chris Piastri, a software engineer who runs an automotive company in Melbourne, and Nicole Piastri, a former lawyer turned homemaker, Oscar grew up in the suburbs with a multicultural mix. Chris has Italian, Yugoslavian, and Chinese roots, while Nicole's Scottish-Irish. He has an older sister, Hattie, around 26 in 2025, a marketing whiz who's helped with his brand deals, like the Quad Lock ambassadorship. The Piastri parents sacrificed big. Chris quit his job to manage Oscar's early career, and Nicole handled the home front during his European races. They're at every home GP, with Chris often in the paddock dissecting laps. Oscar said in a 2024 interview, "My family's why I race. They believed when I was just a kid dreaming." No extended family drama, it's all support, with Nicole baking lamingtons for team morale. X-fans adore, the Piastri family's the real MVP, quiet strength behind the speed. Net worth? Oscar Piastri's net worth in 2025 is clocking in at $10 million, a solid haul for a 24-year-old who's just hitting his stride. His McLaren contract, extended through 2026, pays a base of $6 million a year, with bonuses for podiums and wins pushing it to $8 to $9 million in 2024 alone. That Azerbaijan DNF hurt the purse, but his Hungarian GP victory netted an extra $500,000. Endorsements are the real accelerator. He's the face of Quad Lock, Australian bike mount brand, $1 million deal, Tag Heuer watches, $800,000, and Puma apparel, $500,000, plus smaller gigs like EA Sports for F1 games. His 2.5M Instagram followers pull $20,000 per post, with sponsored stories adding up quick. Investments? Smart and low-key, a stake in an Australian tech startup from his dad's network and a Melbourne apartment worth $1.5 million for family visits. No crazy spending, Oscar's all about the long game. Fans on X say, $10 million at 24? Oscar's stacking for the title run. Houses? Oscar's got a minimalist setup that screams young millionaire on the rise. His primary pad is a sleek 2-bedroom apartment in Monaco's Fontvieille district, rented for $15,000 a month, harbor views, a balcony for coffee, and walking distance to the circuit. It's got that F1 vibe, a Peloton bike, gaming console for sim racing, and walls lined with helmets from his Formula 2 days. For Down Under, he owns a 3-bedroom house in Melbourne's Brighton suburb, bought in 2023 for $2.2 million, modern with a backyard pool and space for family barbecues. No mega mansions yet, Oscar's practical, saying in a 2024 chat, "I need a place to crash between races, not a palace." The Monaco spot's his tax haven base, with the Aussie home for holidays. X posts envy, Oscar's Monaco view is insane, F1 life unlocked. Wrapping this up, Oscar Piastri's 2025 is all about redemption after that Baku crash. At 24, with girlfriend Lily Zneimer, a supportive family led by Chris and Nicole, and a $10 million net worth, he's living the dream in Monaco and Melbourne. His biography, From Kart Kid to McLaren Ace, is just getting started. What's your take on Oscar's Azerbaijan meltdown? Pressure or bad luck? Drop it in the comments, like if you're Team Piastri, and share with F1 fans. Want more on McLaren stars like Norris? Let me know. Thanks for watching, stay fast, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.